Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your very first time joining me. My name is Jessica. I'm a mother as well as a makeup lover, of course. So for today's look, got lipstick on my teeth. For today's look, I wanted to do kind of like tropical vibes. I was really wanting to use the like peach tone out of the Maybelline Mitchell Head in the Clouds palette. And I don't know, I just wanted to go for like a full sexy beat. So that's kind of the vibe today. I'm going to be doing my eyes as well as my face in today's video. Just kind of like a updated tropical sunset. So I really do hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Of course, don't forget to stay tuned until the very end of the video where I will do an up close of my makeup for you guys so that way you can see the true beauty of the blend. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right on in. So I think I'm going to start by taking the shade Night Shift, which is this like purpley one. I'm going to take this on a big fluffy brush. This is the Milky T44. I'm just going to put this all in the crease. I don't know why. I'm like drooling right now. So I'm going to keep this pretty low. Like so. I'm going to take this same brush with the shade Midnight, which is a blue. And I'm going to go over that purple. I'm going to take the shade Cockpit, which is this blue here. And I'll start blending this shade out. I'm literally just going right over the edges of this. And I'm using a smaller brush. Usually as you blend out, you'd want to get fluffier. But I'm using a smaller brush so I can keep really precise. And then I'll use a fluffier brush for this final shade once I know that I have room for it. I'm going to take this fluffy doe color brush with the shade Bora Blue. And I will go ahead and start really blending this out. Straight into little circle motions. Then I will dust this off and use that same fluffy brush to kind of go over the edges a little bit. And then I'll go back in with the blues, so shade Midnight and Cockpit. Make sure everything is nice and blended. So this is what that looks like all blended out. I love the purple with the blue. Just a whole vibe. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut out my crease with my P. Louise cut carver, and I'm just going to lay down the regular P. Louise base. So this is what that looks like so far. I'm going to take the first shade we used, Night Shift, and I'm just going to blend this in a touch. So I'm actually going to start with the pastel shade Golden Hour from the Beauty pastel palette. I'm going to take it on this fluffy brush. And I'm going to pack this in the inner corner and try to keep it pretty close up to this line. So like a half little rainbow shape. Then I'm going to take a Blend Bunny B1 brush with the shade Night Nympho, which is the red. And I'm gonna pack this kind of slanted. Alright, and then I'll take the same flat brush with the shade Marmalade. Then I'm also going to take the shade Sunburn, which is this darker orange, in between the red and the marmalade. Just so I can have a nice sunset crease. Alright, I'm going to take the Duo Lash Glue, and I'm going to take shade Better Days, which is the yellow. Alright, I usually do a little liner moment. I'll just take some of the shade Midnight, which is the blue. And I'm just going to run this across my lash line so that way my lashes blend a little bit easier. I'm going to take maybe these ones. These lashes right here are the Beauty Creation Style T. Yes. Pop these bad boys on and let's move on to the base. It's all about the base. No trouble. So if you watched yesterday's video, I tried underpainting and I did really like it. So I think I'm gonna do it again. I got the Pink Honey BFF face frosting. So this is shade Milky Mocha. I did swatch it when I got it to see what the shade would look like. So I'm gonna take this unearthly brush. We'll give it a swirl. I always get nervous buying new bronzing products because I feel like one little mistake and it could look like a turd on your face. But I think that's a really nice color. I think now I'm going to take my foundation. So I'm going to take the L'Oreal True Match today. So this is shade C2. So I'm going to add some white to this. The LA Girl mixing pigment. It's a pretty good shade. And I'm going to go ahead and go around the contour. And then for my blush today, I'm going to be taking the Mocha Blursh shade Mango Daquiri and Sweet Cheeks. This is going to make, these two mixed together makes the most beautiful peach tone. I seen Emma Fleming here on YouTube do it, and I was like, girl, genius. Let me find a brush. So this is what those two look like mixed together. I'm gonna add just a smidge more pink. Yes, here it is. And I'm doing this prior to concealer. Blend her in. The reason why I'm doing this before concealer is that way I can bring it under my eyes and kind of just blend it together afterwards. Like after I do my concealer, it'll blend much nicer. I'm going to take the ABH concealer, the Magic Touch Concealer. I'm going to go ahead and put this everywhere to conceal. Blend her out. I'm going to take some of the Unearthly Incandescent Highlighter shade Basque. For all over setting my face, I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me. And then for under my eyes, I will take the KVD foundation powder. So I'm going to start with under my eyes. I'm going to take this big fluffy Jessup Beauty brush. For the rest of my face with the Fit Me powder. Now I'm going to take, so I'm just kind of leaving the white under my eyes, just press it in. I'm going to just leave it like that for now. And then I'm going to take the Milani Silky Matte Bronzer, shade Sunlight. And I'm going to set that contour. And then I'll run whatever's left down my nose, like 2 lines, and then right under it. I don't know how girls do the little button nose thing, because if I do that, I feel like it's so noticeable. For my blush, this is very bright, isn't it? I hope that wasn't too bright the whole time. I'm going to take the Maybelline Pressed Blursh shade Thrill Joy. I did buy the blush palette, and I pre-ordered it, so I don't know when it's going to get here, but I'm so hyped, you have no idea. So I'm gonna just, I'm just taking whatever's left on this poof from what I did under my eyes, and I'm kind of just running it, like pressing it into this area. I want to take this highlighter. This is the Space Age highlighter shade Solar Sailor, which is a yellow. I have, yep, here it is. So see, I know I have a Kaleidos brush because I had bought the whole set of the Space Age highlighters, so it came with like a brush. And then for under my eyes, I'm going to do the same like purple and peach tone under it, but I wanted to, I was thinking of doing something like pink for my lips maybe. I'm going to take this Blend Bunny B3 brush with the shade Night Shift. And then in the outer corner, I'll take shade Midnight. So that way I could blend all these blues out together. And then shade Cockpit. Again, just in the outer corner. And then I'll take the fluffy brushes to smoke that out. I'm going to take shade Perps and Caicos, which is the purple. And I'll run that right over that dark purple. Then shade Night Nympho. Then shade Sunburn. Shade Marmalade. I'm just kind of like stacking these on top of each other pretty much because I don't want to blend them too far down. NYX Jumbo Pencil shade Milk. Some lower lash mascara. And then I don't know what I'm going to do for my lips yet, but I've actually been really enjoying this lip contour wand. I've just been putting it up here and down here and then like kind of blending it like in this way, and I don't know why it makes the slightest difference, but it makes the difference nonetheless. So let me figure out what lip combo I'm gonna do, and then we can come back and see the completed look. So here we have the completed look. I got this really soft top from Walmart, and it came with like this little tank top, but it's like cropped. I don't know if you see that, it's like cropped, but this like is so soft. I really wanted to do the yellow to kind of complement the eyes. I feel like usually when I do looks like this, it's more of like blue, but I really feel like I wanted to pull forth the yellow. So these are the vibes. I know that I've done looks like this before, but like slightly different, you know what I mean? But honestly, like I'm super, like I just love the way that this looks. I think it's so, so pretty. So I mean, I'm not mad at it. And I'm always having like new people on my channel and stuff, so it's really nice to kind of recreate things but better. So that's kind of where we're at with this. And of course, if you ever recreate any of my looks, I would love for you to tag me so I could see them. I think it's so amazing to inspire somebody to actually like get creative. Like that's just like so cool to me. So yeah. I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. Definitely don't forget to like and subscribe if you like me and if you like my content. Without further ado, we're gonna go right on ahead. Roll the clip.